A Scientist's Dream. Once upon a time, there was a curious child named Susie. Susie loved asking questions and exploring the world around her. She dreamed of becoming a scientist one day. Every day, Susie would go on adventures in her backyard, collecting leaves, rocks, and bugs. She would examine them closely, using a magnifying glass. Susie was fascinated by how everything in nature worked. One sunny day, Susie discovered a bird's nest hidden in a tree. She carefully observed the eggs inside, wondering how they developed into baby birds. Susie's curiosity grew, and she knew she wanted to find answers. Susie started reading books about science, studying the different branches like biology, chemistry, and physics. She learned about experiments and how scientists made important discoveries. Susie knew that becoming a scientist meant asking questions and searching for answers. As Susie grew older, she conducted her own experiments. She mixed colors to create new ones, planted seeds to watch them grow, and even built simple machines using household objects. Susie loved the feeling of discovering something new. One day, Susie won a science fair at her school. Her experiment on how plants grow under different conditions amazed everyone. Susie's dream of becoming a scientist was becoming a reality. As a scientist, Susie continued to explore and make new discoveries. She studied plants, animals, and even outer space. Susie's experiments and research helped people understand the world better. Susie's dream as a scientist came true because she followed her curiosity and never stopped learning. Her story inspired children to embrace their love for science and explore the wonders of the world around them. Susie taught them that with a curious mind and a passion for discovery, they too could become scientists and make amazing contributions to the world.
My dream is a doctor healing with compassion and care. Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Ray who had a big dream. He dreamed of becoming a doctor when he grew up. Ray's dream was to help people feel better and make them smile. He knew that being a doctor meant healing with compassion and care. Every day, Ray would play pretend doctor with her stuffed animals. He would give them checkups, bandage their pretend wounds, and listen to their imaginary heartbeat. Ray loved taking care of her stuffed animal patients and imagined herself doing the same for real people one day. As Ray grew older, he studied hard and learned about the human body. He read books about different illnesses and how doctors could help treat them. Ray was fascinated by the ways medicine could make people feel better. One day, Ray visited a hospital with her parents. He watched the doctors and nurses work tirelessly to help patients. The kindness and compassion they showed touched her heart. Ray knew that this was the path he wanted to follow. Years later, Ray's dream came true. He graduated from medical school and became a doctor. Every day, he walked into the hospital with a smile, ready to help those in need. He greeted her patients with kindness and listened to their concerns with care. Ray's dream of healing with compassion and care became a reality. He brought comfort to those in pain and made them feel safe. Ray's patients trusted her and felt grateful for her presence. Seeing their smiles and gratitude brought joy to her heart. And so, Ray lived her dream as a doctor, healing with compassion and care. He made a difference in the lives of others by helping them feel better, just as he had always dreamed. Ray's journey taught children the importance of following their dreams and using their talents to bring happiness and healing to others. The end.
The Adventure of Responsibility, Saving the Lost Kitten. In a friendly neighborhood with colorful houses and beautiful gardens, there were 3 children named Emily, Jack, and Maya. They were known for being responsible and helpful. They believed that even small actions could make a big difference. One sunny day, while playing in the park, they heard a soft meowing sound. They followed the sound and found a tiny kitten stuck in the bushes. The kitten was scared, and the children knew they had to help. Jack carefully picked up the kitten and held it gently. The children decided to find the kitten's home. They first went to the park and asked people if they knew the kitten. No one recognized it. They didn't give up. They went to the pet store, hoping someone there might know the kitten. The store owner was nice but didn't know the kitten's owner either. The children had an idea. They made posters with the kitten's picture and put them up everywhere. They also gave them to people passing by. They hoped someone would recognize the kitten. Days turned into weeks, but the children didn't stop searching. They visited animal shelters and talked to veterinarians. They even posted about the kitten on social media. They wanted to find its home. One evening, Emily got a phone call. A woman had seen their poster and recognized the kitten. Emily was so happy and told her friends the good news. They went to the woman's house, and a family was waiting for them. They had been searching for the kitten and were grateful to have her back. They thanked the children for their hard work. The children said goodbye to the kitten, feeling proud of what they had done. They learned that being responsible meant helping others and making a difference. From that day on, Emily, Jack, and Maya continued to be responsible and help people. They knew that their kindness could bring happiness to others. Their story inspired many to be responsible and kind. People learned that even children could make a big impact by being responsible and caring for others. And so, the children's adventure to save the lost kitten became a special story, reminding everyone to be responsible and show kindness wherever they go. The Brave Little Gardener. Once upon a sunny morning, in a small town named Green Hill, there lived a young girl named Lily. Lily loved spending time in her backyard, tending to her vegetable patch. She had a special bond with nature and took great pride in growing her own vegetables. One day, as Lily set out to check on her precious plants, she noticed something peculiar. A group of mischievous rabbits had found their way into her vegetable patch. They were nibbling on her tender lettuce leaves, munching on her juicy carrots, and even digging holes near her tomato plants. Lily felt upset and worried. Her hard work was being destroyed by these sneaky rabbits. But instead of giving up, she decided to become the brave little gardener and find a solution. She spent the entire afternoon brainstorming ideas to protect her vegetable patch. Lily's determination led her to create a plan. She built a small fence around the garden, strong enough to keep the rabbits out. She also sprinkled some natural repellents to deter them from returning. As days went by, Lily's garden started to thrive again. The lettuce grew tall, the carrots became plump, and the tomatoes ripened beautifully. News of Lily's success spread throughout the town, and her neighbors admired her dedication and bravery. One afternoon, Lily's next-door neighbor, Mr. Johnson, approached her with a request. He had a garden of his own but was struggling to keep the pests away. He asked if Lily could share her knowledge and help him protect his plants too. Lily agreed happily. She guided Mr. Johnson on how to build a fence, use natural repellents, and encouraged him to stay determined. Together, they transformed Mr. Johnson's garden into a thriving oasis. As the seasons passed, Lily's courage and expertise inspired other children and adults in Green Hill. The town witnessed an increase in beautiful gardens, and a sense of community grew stronger. Lily's determination and passion for gardening taught everyone the importance of perseverance and finding creative solutions to overcome obstacles. She became known as the brave little gardener, and her vegetable patch became a symbol of hope and resilience. From that day on, every time Lily stepped into her garden, she felt a sense of accomplishment. The challenges she faced made her stronger and more determined to pursue her dreams. And as she tended to her vegetables, she knew that she had not only grown a garden but also a community that stood together through thick and thin. And so, the tale of the brave little gardener and her triumph over the mischievous rabbits became a legendary story in Green Hill, reminding everyone that with courage and perseverance, any obstacle can be overcome, even in the humble vegetable patch. The Caring Tortoise and the Hare's Lieutenant. In a forest, there was a tortoise and a hare. The hare was very fast, but the tortoise was slow. They were friends, but the hare always liked to show off. One sunny day, the hare said to the tortoise, "I am the fastest animal in the forest. Let's have a race to see who is the quickest." The tortoise smiled kindly and agreed. The race started, and the hare quickly zoomed ahead. The tortoise walked slowly but steadily. The hare thought he was so fast that he stopped to take a nap. Meanwhile, the tortoise kept going without stopping. When the hare woke up, he ran as fast as he could to the finish line. But to his surprise, the tortoise was already there, patiently waiting. The hare felt amazed and learned an important lesson. He said to the tortoise, "Even though you are slow, you won because you didn't give up. I was too proud and thought I would win easily. I'm sorry, my friend." The tortoise smiled and said, "Being slow doesn't mean we can't achieve great things. We all have different strengths. The important thing is to keep going and never give up." From that day forward, the hare and the tortoise became good friends. They learned to appreciate each other's abilities and to be kind and humble. And so, the caring tortoise and the hare's lesson taught us the value of perseverance and humility. It's not always the fastest who wins, but those who keep going and believe in themselves. The Chef's Culinary Adventure. Creating flavors that delight. In a cozy kitchen, there was a little girl named Emma. She loved cooking and making yummy food. Emma dreamed of becoming a chef one day. She would spend lots of time in her kitchen, mixing ingredients and making tasty dishes. Emma wanted to make food that made people happy. She liked seeing smiles on their faces when they tasted her cooking. Emma knew that being a chef would take hard work, but she was determined to make her dream come true. Every day, Emma would try different recipes. She made pancakes for breakfast, sandwiches for lunch, and cookies for dessert. Her family and friends loved trying her yummy treats. One day, Emma heard about a cooking competition for kids. She thought it was her chance to show off her skills. With her parents' help, she signed up and practiced making her special dish. On the competition day, Emma was a little nervous but also excited. She put on her chef's hat and apron and went to the busy kitchen. There were lots of other young chefs getting ready. Emma carefully made her dish a colorful and healthy salad. She used fresh veggies and a special dressing she made herself. The salad looked pretty and tasted great. The judges tried Emma's salad and really liked it. They said it was delicious and creative. Emma felt happy and proud. Even though she didn't win, she knew she did her best. Emma's cooking journey was just beginning. She kept learning and getting better. She took cooking classes, read cookbooks, and watched cooking shows to learn more. Her friends and family loved trying her new recipes. Emma's dream of being a chef stayed strong. She knew that with practice and hard work, she could make her dreams come true. And so, Emma cooked with love and joy. She made tasty food that made people happy. Her story inspired other kids to follow their dreams and work hard, knowing that even as kids, they can make a difference with their talents and determination.